Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to my home. I'm giving you a few before shots of this boho budget room makeover. It was high time that this room got a makeover. As you can see, it had the dark old trim. So I started out by taking some really great Kills primer over the trim and the doors that have access to our attic, and I just wanted to lighten them up. The walls were light enough that I knew I could get away with about 2 coats of paint, but I knew I was going to need to definitely prime this trim and the doors. And I have a fun little idea that I'm going to be doing with this closet to make a reading nook out of it, so stay tuned for that. So I definitely wanted to paint the inside of the closet as well as the room itself. I'm always totally amazed at how something as inexpensive as just a coat or 2 of paint can change a space and make it feel completely different. And I love this white color. It's my favorite white. I use it on pretty much anything that needs a coat of white. It's called High Hide White from Valspar, and it's at Lowe's. And I actually just grabbed a 5-gallon bucket because I'm going to be painting other rooms in our house this color as well. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I love giving you budget-friendly ideas on organizing and decorating your home. I hope that you can stick around and feel inspired. So the next thing that I did after the paint was done and completely dry, I set up some of the furniture. So this side of the room, 2 of my daughters will be sleeping on, and I wanted to do something kind of creative to hide that attic door. So I got these very inexpensive curtains from Walmart, and because the bottom of the curtains were going to be pretty much hidden by the back of the bed, I just cut them off. I didn't even hem them. I just trimmed them up to the length between the rod that I hung on the wall and the floor. And I feel like the trend of twinkle lights being in rooms is so fun right now, so I wanted to incorporate that as well. And I feel like this made such a big statement piece in this room for such a low cost. Per usual, I will be linking as many things as I can from this video in the description box below in case you're looking for something that you've seen. So next I pulled this rug from our playroom. I had 2 of them in there. I'm actually getting ready to revamp the playroom as well. So I didn't need this rug in there, and I thought the colors just went so well and gave a nice extra soft layered texture to the floor. Because we rent this house, I had to do something that was a bit temporary in the closet. If this was our house, I probably would have done a built-in reading nook inside of the closet, but this bench gave a great little reading nook area without doing something completely permanent. Plus, I'll be honest, I felt like the price point on this bench was great, especially compared to a lot of other pieces of furniture that are like this out there. It does come in a couple different colors, and as you can see, it was really easy to put together. So once I had it put together, I slid it into the closet to kind of get it in place where I wanted it to be, and it comes with this nice tan cushion that I put on top of it. Now I wanted to focus on the other side of the room where my other daughter sleeps, and I went ahead and kind of got things cleaned up and positioned her bed in the place that it was going to sit. I want to say a huge thank you to SKG for sponsoring this week's video. I have been wearing their V7 smartwatch, and it has so many amazing features for such a great price. Because I've used other smartwatches, I felt like I could give you guys an honest review. First off, the battery life on this is 8 days long. So that means that you don't have to worry about constantly charging it. And heading into the next feature, it's also amazing at tracking your sleep. I feel like tracking your sleep gives you great insight into how you're sleeping, especially as a mom. There's a lot of times where I don't get sleep like I should, and it kind of gives me a little bit of a cue into how many hours I truly slept and ways that I can also improve my sleep. It also tracks your heart rate, your oxygen, and your stress level, and I think as a mom, I don't even have to go into that little feature. I feel like it really helps me hone in on days when I'm extra stressed out and I can really give focus to de-stressing. The screen size is absolutely great. It is a 1.7-inch screen and it's completely touchscreen, so you can select and operate everything really easily. Something I want to give a little more attention to, especially in the next couple of months, is my fitness and activity, and this watch has 14 built-in sports modes, so it's going to help me cover all of my activities, including workouts or just my daily activity level. Since I'm kind of getting restarted on my fitness journey, I really want to start with walking, and this will count your steps as well as your distance whenever you are walking or running. With hot summer days being here, this next feature is absolutely clutch, and that is it's waterproof. So you can go swimming with it and have absolutely no issues whatsoever. The SKG smartwatch is compatible with Android 6 and iOS 9.0. It's really flexible with different types of phones, which I think is really convenient. So for me personally, like I said, I'm kind of getting started on a fitness journey, but there is a whole barrage of other uses for this watch. You can get email notifications, you can get your calendar notifications, which is really important to me. I set a lot of reminders on my phone, and so I'm able to be notified right on my wrist as I'm going through my day to remember little appointments and things that I've scheduled into my calendar. It will ping right up on the watch and I won't miss anything. It is also compatible with different apps, including Messenger and Snapchat. So anytime I get a message, I will get notified right on my watch. And to be honest, I feel like personally, this helps me stay away from too much screen time during the day. Whenever I'm folding laundry or cooking or I'm doing things with my children, I don't have to be constantly looking at my phone. I can just glance down at my watch and move on with the day, which helps me so much with not getting distracted on things on my phone. It just keeps me very goal oriented, and I feel like I'm more focused on what's right in front of me instead of getting distracted. You can also get your regular text messages and your phone calls through the watch, which is very convenient. It has great volume and the screen has a lot of colors and is very vivid. Since I have multiple YouTube channels and I'm often filming or behind the camera, keeping track of the weather might sound kind of weird, might sound like something that is not all that important being inside a lot, but keeping track of the weather and the lighting for when I want to film certain things is really important. So having the weather app on here is really nice to be able to kind of plan out my day. When I'm sitting with my planner, I can check the weather and kind of decide when I want to be filming. There is a Find My Phone feature on here, which is so nice with losing my phone around the house all of the time. Another little thing that might seem small, might not seem that important, is I love having a timer right on my wrist where I can set timers for things that I'm cooking or other things that I'm trying to keep track of around the house. I feel like I am just giving you a drop in the bucket whenever it comes to all the things that are on this watch, but it's truly a lifesaver in so many ways, and it helps me just be more productive in my day. So obviously I enjoy having things that are on trend and things that look great with my outfit, and this watch definitely does. This is their pink color, and I just love the band and the frame around it. It just goes with a lot of my style and it blends in seamlessly with my outfit. They also have other colors which you can check out in the link below. Not only is the price point on this smartwatch absolutely excellent, they also have incredible customer service. They offer free returns and replacements for up to 1 year with your watch, so you have no worries whenever you go to purchase. I know that you guys will love this watch as much as I have, particularly in the productivity department. Check out the link below for more information, and let's get back to the video. Okay, back to the project at hand. So to kind of dress up her little corner, since the other two were getting the big curtain feature behind their bed, I hung up a little hoop canopy, and then I found this cute mirror and I wanted to hang it right around my daughter's level. So I had her stand there so that she was able to see into the mirror and I knew where to hang it. I added a couple plants that would survive without much watering, I think anyways, just because sometimes I forget about plants if they are not in my sight all the time, and being up here in their room hidden away, sometimes they can kind of lack a little bit of care, but I think these two will do well. Next, I went ahead and made their beds, and I didn't do anything too crazy or extravagant. I found these cute throws. I love the kind of rust color that they are, and then the girls had requested that I would get them a throw pillow each. You guys may remember these little drawer sets from whenever I had organized my desk, and I said I probably would get a set for my daughter's bed, and this is where I'm popping them in. They're great for along a space where you don't really have room for a nightstand, but you want something that's beside the bed to hold little things that you may need while you're in bed. Next, I focused on decorating the little nightstands between these beds. These nightstands are from IKEA and they're very inexpensive. I don't know if I'll be able to link them, but if you have an IKEA near you, definitely check it out for these nice little round nightstands. And I also hung some hooks on the wall, and I found these really cute corn husk flowers. At least that's what it looks like it's made out of to me. You all have to let me know in the comments what you think that they are made out of. And after I kind of got the decor up, I wanted to focus on the reading nook. So I'm going to make a fun arch shape behind their little reading bench. I just took a tack and a piece of string, and you're going to want to position the tack about center of where you want the arch. Next, I took a pencil and just kind of hung on to the end of the string about how far I wanted it to go up, and I just drew some lines just to give myself a nice little template. I use this chalk paint from Waverly. It's actually a brand that Walmart carries, and this is the color Sandstone. I just felt like it complemented all of the tones in the room so well and sort of gave a back to their bench, a little bit like the back to a couch or something. They love this little space, and I feel like the end product turned out so sweet and cozy. I tend to grab things in the Target dollar spot area even whenever I don't need them, and these baskets were actually from around Valentine's Day, I believe, and I had grabbed them thinking I will use them somewhere, and lo and behold, they found their spot in the bottom of this bench, and the girls have just been using them to store their little things that are important to them, nice little trinkets and stuff like that. They kind of make a good replacement for a nightstand with a drawer in them, so this is kind of their space to put little things they would normally put in a nightstand. I strung up some twinkle lights along what would normally be the hanging rod in this closet, and then I grabbed these baskets. They are from Amazon. I love them. I've used them in other places, and we just needed a place to store blankets and linens and sheets and things like that, and I thought this was a good spot to kind of tuck them away, and we can pull them out whenever we need them. The reading nook is definitely my favorite place of this whole room. I feel like it just pulled everything together and it made a fun, unique place for my girls to play. I am so excited for the girls to see this final product. I feel like this is going to give them such a fun space to play in and to obviously sleep in and just rest at the end of the day. It's going to be so calming and clean. I just feel like it all came together and it's just simple. We don't have a ton of bedding where we're going to need to make it all cleaned up nice and neat whenever it's time to make beds. They've got one throw pillow, and they are girls and love throw pillows, so I wanted to include that. We've got some plants over there, and I just love these colors together so much. I know that all of the little lights they're going to love as well. And this little corner was kind of for me. I just thought that this mirror was so cute, and to hang it right at their height so that they could see. I'm really happy I found this beautiful snake plant at Walmart. And then this is some sort of palm. It actually doesn't tell me what kind of palm it is, so I need to look it up as far as care instructions. So if you have a palm that is like this one, let me know if you have any tips for me. I hope that this video inspired you guys, and I hope that you got something out of it. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new here. Leave me a comment, that always helps me out, and I will see you all in my next video.